if you understand how the powers that be use frequencies to limit our potential, then you can create anything you want in this lifetime. But most people are completely unaware that they are being limited, their energy capacity, their frequency, their vibrations being limited by their surroundings. And there's been a design on this planet to literally just keep us in a certain bandwidth of frequency. And I went through a massive spiritual awakening in 2018, and I came across this book called Power versus Force, and it really showed me just the map of the emotional realities, right? Because a lot of us go through school and we're not taught at all that we have these things called emotions, energy and motion, and we're not really shown like how to process our emotions and feel them. And the media, governments, the Hollywood, everything, the music industry, everything is set up for us to just like be stuck in this lower bandwidth. So today I want to show you what you can do and just what to be aware of so that you can create your dream reality, because like all of us are here on earth as creators. We have the ability to design, to improve our skills, and to like really just transform who we are and how we see ourselves. And after that, the world's just a mirror to us. So if we change ourselves and our own vibration, like everything that we see, everything physical can change as well to then match our new self-image. All right, so I want to show this with you because, you know, I was watching a lot of basketball. I used to watch a lot of sports like growing up, like in high school and college. And I was watching basketball last week with my wife because we like to watch the March Madness. And this is the first, I would say it kind of happened last year too, but this is the first year where I'm getting like very sensitive to energy, and maybe you are too, maybe you're not, but I am. And I really noticed after watching just like 2 hours of basketball with the TV, I am really noticing how the TV, like I guess it's the flicker or it's just it being on and like watching it really affects my energy. I'm getting headaches sometimes, I'm waking up like groggy sometimes, and just different things I'm noticing happening. So if this is happening to you too, like I wanna know, leave me a comment. Like, are you noticing how technology is impacting your energy state? Because to me, it's happening more and more and more. But I wanna share with you a couple things from this book just real fast, like just showing you kind of the map of emotions. And I want you to kind of see, I'm gonna read some of these emotions off to you. I'm gonna read the emotion and also like kind of describing it. So I'm gonna like have I'm gonna read two things for each level. And I want you to think about like the media, social media, TV, Hollywood, entertainment industry, politics, like everything. I want you to kind of see how like they design everything to keep us at a certain level. It's very fascinating. And I want to share after this kind of what you can do to rise above this, because this is really the key, I think, this is like the key to life on earth. It's just understanding how they keep us trapped. They keep us in a certain wavelength, and we can simply just rise above that because we naturally are like higher than that. But because we engage in these programs and all of us are with technology, iPhones, TV, like it's like we're choosing to stay stuck, most humans, right? So here's from the bottom is shame, right? Shame is like humiliation, all right? Then you have guilt, which is equal to blame, apathy and despair, grief and regret, fear and anxiety, desire and craving, anger and hate, pride and scorn, and then you get to courage and affirmation. After that, you have neutrality and trust, willingness, optimism. You go up to acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. But do you see, oh man, all those first ones I shared, the anger, the hate, desire, fear, anxiety, regret, grief. People that design the media and like just people that have designed our existence, like they know this very well. And they understand that they can just like keep us at a certain level, keep us fighting ourselves, keep us fighting about like, I'm in this country, like we're gonna fight because mine's better than your country. And it's like, or it's politics and these different parties, and just they find a million ways to keep us divided and distracted. And what's gonna be happening this year in 2026 is that people are on a mass level, like they're going to be forced to confront like more of their emotional realities. And they're gonna kind of be more, they're gonna get more aware of like, wow, like I'm always feeling anxiety and shame and guilt and apathy and fear. Why is that? And they're gonna understand that it's all of our choices. So what's happening on the planet right now, it's very exciting, is that we're all being given the choice to choose what we want for the future. Do we want to keep playing out the same patterns? Because we're giving a chance right now to like choose a new path. And that path is one of like emotional intelligence. It's understanding that all of us can like take our power back. It's just a choice. And it's tough when you see like your family members who you love, your parents, or like people that your friends, like close friends from your past, like when you see just people around you like stuck in these programs, because really these lower emotions like create a program. Last week was Easter, and I had a FaceTime with some of my family back home in Pennsylvania. My wife and I are in Texas here, and my son, we're all in Texas, and my family's back east. And I remember, we FaceTimed them, and I just really noticed like talking to some people, it's just like talking to a program. Like it's sad because there's no soul there. Like there's no uniqueness there. It's just like, how's the weather? How's work? And then they can't even like listen to you. They're not even listening to you because they're just like, their mind's just like racing. Like people's minds are just like stuck in a loop. People are so logical. They're so analytical. And we've lost the emotional skill that we should have been taught in school, but we weren't, right? So now it's like our job to teach ourselves this skill and understand that the way that we rise this scale, we don't have to buy things and do all these things and buy like supplements and courses and like those things can help. I'm not going to trash like, I think it's good to always like take coaching courses and eat right, have a good diet. Like this is all very important, obviously, but like I'm just trying to say that we have to just let go of these heavier emotions. We have to believe, because I really believe it's true, that our natural state is one of love, peace, joy, enlightenment. That's what humans are supposed to be. We're supposed to be loving. We're supposed to be just like having fun and living with maybe like small tribes or small communities and taking care of each other and like, you watch my kids, I'll watch your kids. Like we take turns and we just have this community where it's like it's built of love and trust because we understand that we're all connected. So the harm I do to you, I'm just hurting myself. It's like it makes no sense. Of course, no. You can choose that path of service to self, where you don't care how you make people feel. You can just you can choose to serve yourself, which is an option. But I believe the next couple of years we're going to see even since COVID, we've been seeing this happen, but it has to pick up. It's going to pick up because it's just the energies are changing on this planet. And some people might not be able to adjust to these new energies, and that's okay. We need to have compassion, just show people love regardless of where they're at. But if you're on this video, it's very exciting because you're gonna be one of the ones I guarantee that's doing the work. You're going to see your life transform big time. You are, okay? There's a delay, but our emotional reality creates the physical reality. So what can you do? Be aware of how much time are you spending on TV, on technology, and how does it make you feel? Just explore for yourself. Don't listen to me. Who am I to tell you what to do? But just when you scroll on your phone, when you scroll on Instagram, when you scroll on YouTube, or when you watch TV, when you're playing with AI, how do you feel afterwards? Versus when you go out to nature, when you go for a walk, you get some sun, you get some fresh air, how do you feel for that? For me, it's a big difference. And I think we can still use technology. We can still, for me, my wife Hazel and I like to watch Shark Tank. That's just kind of our thing. When my son goes to bed, we can relax, throw on some Shark Tank, or we could just chill, watch some sports, watch some hockey, whatever it is. That's kind of just our fun time, but there is a limit to it. And I'm noticing in my life that if I watch too much TV, too much technology, it really affects me on this emotional scale. So I'm curious to know about you. Drop me a comment down below if this is relevant to you. I want to kind of hear what you're going through as well. And I hope you have a great day. I will see you next time. Take care.